What's up, guys? It's been a while. Today's video is going to be all about how to close clients in a tighter economy. Now, you might be thinking, well, it doesn't matter what the economy is, I'm gonna ball out and make money anyways, which I think is honestly a pretty fucking awesome mentality to have. However, there are some fundamental truths about tighter economies and buyer psychology and how people go about purchasing services and products, which are important to know as well because you're still operating in reality. That's what today's video is going to be about. There are three main points that you need to remember when you're selling to a tighter economy. I don't know why I didn't do the finger things when I did that, tighter economy, which also makes no sense because it is a tighter economy. That finger things imply that it's not. Anyways, there are three things that you need to know when selling to a tighter economy, because if you can do this, you can do it in any type of economy. Before I get into them though, subscribe, hit that like button, drop a comment below if you're getting crazy amounts of value out of me doing this and not doing it properly. Anyways, all right, on to the video. Thing number one, you need to prioritize connecting with your audience. So long form content is going to save your ass in a tight economy. Why? Because everybody's spamming short form content, short form content, short form content. If people feel like they don't have as much money to spend, they need to trust you more before they actually pull out their wallet. It's like when you're dating, right? If a woman is slower to trust you, and when you take her out on dates, you're not just gonna sleep with her after 30 minutes taking her to the bar. That's not a thing, right? You're not gonna get anywhere unless you actually build trust with her. And of course, if you build trust with her, don't ruin it by being an asshole, guys, okay? But it's the same thing with your prospects. If they feel like times are tight and they need to be very selective with what they spend their money on, they need to feel like whatever they're investing their money in is going to take care of them. And that is going to mainly be done through long form content because it gives you time and space to explain more complex topics, things about your niche and about your industry that they might not hear from other creators, and it gives them somewhere to go when you have them hooked on your short form content. They binge a short form, they get a ton of value out of it. Where do they go next? Because odds are people aren't buying nearly as easily as they were from the short form in the past. Well, you send them to your YouTube channel. You send them to your podcast. That isn't just you and your friends hanging out online. It's you actually giving them value over a span of 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes maybe. Or if you really want to make great money, and this is the strategy that I always recommend to everybody, and if you've watched my videos before, you know exactly where I'm going with this. I think you should be building an educational email course for a couple of reasons. One, email lists convert much higher than social media content does. 174% better actually. And when you're building an email list, not only do you get an opportunity to speak to your audience more regularly, but you actually own the list. So if you get kicked off YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is, or Facebook Ads Manager, which all these platforms are platforms that people have gotten kicked off of before, you have a way to continue to follow up with these people no matter what. And finally, number three, that's three fingers, three. You get to control the pace at which they see the content. So what I like doing with my email courses is they get emails every day for 5 days straight. What I do is at the end of each email, I give them the opportunity to click a link and get tomorrow's email immediately, which is awesome because when they do that on the back end, they get a score in my ConvertKit CRM. So every time they click that link, I get to see who my warmest leads are. And if they click the link a certain amount of times, you can create a separate flow to say, hey, I see you're devouring the course. Book an introductory call with me here. That's something I do for myself and a lot of my clients, and it works really, really well. Email courses are absolute money makers, guys. You should 100% be on them. The second thing you should be doing is making sure that your offer really stands out. Make sure it's a home run offer. And it's kind of funny. I talk to a lot of business owners, especially coaches, service providers, whatever you want to call it. They don't have a lot of confidence in their offer, which is weird because a lot of people I talk to have great results. For example, take my work. I've been able to get Corey Armstrong from 10K to 50K a month. I've been able to help my client Mark get from 6K to 24K a month. I've been able to help my client Steve go from 1 client in person to 9 clients in person, and we haven't even launched his actual online offer yet. I could go down the list. JC White, a 10K pay in full deal. Corinne Sutton over 25K a month consistently. The list goes on and on. But for some reason, when I had somebody explain this to me for the first time, I was like, I don't know if I want to create a home run offer based off what I don't want people to feel like I'm overpromising the world. However, I had all these examples in my portfolio that I could look at and be like, yeah, I can offer them 15 to 20 calls in 90 days, booked through organic content and an email course. That's something I absolutely can do. And in a lot of cases, I've been able to outperform it. So the offer is actually believable because people think that that's an attainable number they can reach. And when we exceed those expectations, they feel awesome about it. I can offer a guarantee on that because I know the systems work, and I'm only gonna offer a guarantee to the people who I know qualify for the guarantee. If you don't have an audience, if you haven't been successful in any capacity, and I'm just gonna offer you a guarantee, that's very, very, very stupid. So you should get really clear on what is it that your audience really wants to do. Is it lose weight? Is it get leads, get clients, etc.? And then offer them something that's believable, super valuable, and you know you can easily hit. One of my clients, I was talking to him, and he was able to add 400K to one of his clients' total revenue this year. Now, can you add 400K to everybody's total revenue? If the answer is no, don't offer that. However, he has a certain niche of business owners who his formulas apply really well to, so he can actually offer them a certain amount of leads per month based on the work he's done in the past. Also, if you know you can get results and it's pretty clear that you're that guy in your industry, offer a guarantee. It helps your prospects feel so much more taken care of. And 9 times out of 10, I mean, I would even say like 95 times out of 100, people don't even worry about the guarantee. They just want to feel taken care of. They just want somebody who's going to back up their talk with action that they deem aligned with what they're paying for. And if you're actually good at what you do, you're gonna hit your marker anyway, so it's not gonna matter. Thing number 3, and I think this is the most important thing that you need to remember, and it's kind of what I touched upon at the beginning of the video, you need to remember that people are out here spending money anyways. Yes, everybody says it's a tight economy and they need to focus on what they're spending their money on, but people are out here spending their money on stupid shit, like a new phone when they don't need one, fast food when it's making them fat. You see people doing it all the time. They make excuses for themselves. They justify in their head that, hey, I should be spending money on this because I deserve it, because of X, because of Y. So in your marketing messaging, you need to make sure that you're handling objections from people. I don't think this is worth it. Why not? Okay, well, you can spend an extra year trying to figure this shit out on your own, or you can come to me and actually speed up your timeline way faster, and it's not worth it. Okay, well, are you twisting the knife properly? Are you actually digging into the points that they want help with? Are you actually solving the biggest, most burning problems for your core audience? Because if you're not, it's really easy for them to go, I can do it later. But if you are, and you're hitting those emotional points that you know they want solved, it's way easier for them to go, I'm listening. I'll put my hand up. I'm interested. I'll talk to you. And now you can start to build that relationship. Anyways, that's the video, guys. I appreciate it. Hope you guys have been doing well. My return to YouTube has been long awaited. I know tons of people have been hitting my line asking me. But anyways, please hit that subscribe button, leave a comment and a like on the video. It really helps the algorithm, helps people get this very valuable information. And if you are a coach who wants to book 15 to 20 more calls in your calendar, hit the link in my description below, coachcookies.com, to book a call with me. That's the easiest way to chat and see if there's a fit for us working together. And if you want my free email course showing you everything I did to get Corey Armstrong from 10K a month to 50K a month, it's also in the description below, the automatedleadsaccelerator.com. Anyways, have a good one, guys. Talk to you later. Peace.